Welcome to From Pain to Purpose. Yes. Last time I told you guys I was gonna have a guest.
So this was staged.
Okay. Well, they knew I was gonna have a guest, but they didn't know who it was gonna be. So this is my husband. Wow.
Yeah.
That was such a fake smile. Smile for the camera, babe. The pearly white.
No, I'm good. Let's
Oh.
go.
Okay. So you already know how this video is about to go. He's always like keeping it real with his emotions and his thoughts. He's not gonna fake it for the camera. He didn't want to do this video, but I made him. All right, because I wanted to do something with him. I was gonna do a Valentine's Day thing, but that didn't work out for that week. Yeah, it's still like, I guess, a Valentine's Day type of theme, whatever you want to say. So, no, it hasn't even been like 2 minutes yet. You see your face. You look so blown.
Let's go.
Okay, we're going though. Okay. So, introduce yourself, your name and stuff like that, and when we got together.
Hi. Name's Don. When did we get together? October?
What year?
Sheesh. Sheesh, it been that long. I want to say October 25th. 19. Ooh,
19.
What? It's been that long. No, October 25th, 2019? 2019, I think.
Babe.
I don't know.
He's so nervous.
Oh,
It's 2009.
2009?
It's 2009. We've been married
Oh,
for
word?
11 years.
I mean,
No, not 11 years. What am I talking about? 9 years.
True.
Yeah, so we got together in 2009 of October, right?
Close.
And
Yeah.
we got married in April of 2011.
Yay.
He sounds so excited to be married to me, guys. Doesn't he? I swear to you, I don't torture him. He's just acting up. Okay. So, I have a set of questions I wanted us to go through.
I didn't see the question, so.
I know that's the point.
Oh.
You're supposed to be surprised.
Oh,
You know.
gosh.
So let me go ahead with a small disclaimer before we start. So I am, like you've known since I started my channel, that I am very much Christian, disciple of God. This husband of mine has yet to be saved, honey. Okay? So he believes there is a higher power out there, but he's saying that he's not convinced that the God that I serve, Jesus, is like the ultimate God. He needs more kind of proof or something. So yes, so it's been a ride. I'm not gonna say it's rough, but it's kind of been rough sometimes, you know, trying to be candid and keeping it real with you guys, because it's from pain to purpose. So we've been through a few painful moments, but God has been so faithful to help us really in this situation, and I can't wait to share some of the things with you guys today. So let's go through the questions, because I know that's gonna like break the ice a little bit for you and make you a little bit more comfortable maybe. So the first question that I have is what is, like, let's start with like something light. So what is something you like about me? And I'll do that. I'll do something for you too. Yeah.
What was the question?
Oh my God. Yo, I said, what is something you like about me?
Something that I like about you.
Mm-hmm.
Your French accent. Boom. Let's go.
Okay. My accent. That's the only, okay, I did say one thing.
Yes,
okay.
let's go. Next.
Something I like about you.
My dimples.
No, I wasn't going to say that. You know, guys are a little bit more physical, but I was going to go in like internally. Something I like about you is like your reliability. I can always rely on you for anything. So I really love that about our relationship. It's always there. Second question, what is one thing you change about me? I mean, give it 100.
It would be awesome if you were more free spirited.
Free spirited, but what do you mean by free spirited?
Sometimes the best adventures they go off a little whim.
Okay, you need to be a little louder.
So some of the best adventures in life start off with a little whim or spur of the moment type situations.
So you want me to be like more spontaneous? Would you say that I'm like a planner? Like I need like to know details before I do something?
I mean, I'm a planner as well, but nah, I mean, sometimes you're like, hey man, whatever, we got a couple minutes, let's go knock this out, or hey, something just open up, let's go ahead and try it out or experience it or something.
I'm open to that.
Okay. Next.
Okay. All right. Something that I would change about you. Apart from you loving the Lord. Something that I would change about you. What is something I would change about you? I don't know. Now that we asked the question, I don't know what I would change.
I mean, you had the questions for like a week.
I know, like, I don't know. I'm not saying he's perfect or anything, but what I'm saying is that it's hard. Maybe that I really don't. Yes, one thing that I would change is maybe him being more sociable around my friends. I would say that. Yeah. Like him being more like, because I think he goes into it thinking, oh, these people are going to judge me, they're Christian and all, so he puts this like
good boy hat on.
Yeah, not a good boy hat, it's just a poker face on. Like, don't approach me.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
So I mean, he's sometimes opened, but sometimes it takes someone to come and reel him in and stuff. But so I'll say that. But that's not bad.
Okay.
Now, third question.
How many questions are there?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I didn't sign up
okay.
for that.
Okay. You sign up for whatever I bring to the table, honey. Okay, so
Oh, wow.
What is one thing you wish what is one thing you'll never change, you wish you never change about me or about us?
Your jiggles.
Oh!
That was playing. What else?
But you always tell me to go to the gym, so what do you mean by jiggles? Okay, I got a little bit of...
Who tell you to go to the gym, Chief?
Don.
I never tell you to go to the gym.
So you want me to keep those jiggles?
Nah, we gotta cut this out. I wish I had these questions ahead of time. Can you go first?
Okay. Okay, one thing I would never change about you is just your, I wouldn't say resilience, but you being able to push through. Because I know you've pushed through a lot of different things, because our relationship was not always easy. And you've had some we've had some obstacles along the way, but you didn't you didn't give up. You've pushed through it, and you're still pushing through, because marriage is never an easy thing, and you every day you have to choose to be with that person and choose to love that person in spite of everything else. So I think him being able to do that is something that I would never change. What about you now?
What was the question?
Oh my God.
Jesus, take the wheel, honey.
I swear your ADHD is kicking in right now. What is one thing you wish never changed about us or me?
Us? I would say about the ups and downs, because that's what got us to where we are now. We need to experience whatever we experienced before, no matter how good or bad it was. And that gave us the energy to continue, I guess.
So you will never change the trials that we've been through, because it made us who we are today.
Right.
Okay. I like that answer. So, the last question is... Actually, there's 2 more. I'm sorry. So, the next question is, what is one major obstacle we've had to overcome? And how do you think we've overcame that obstacle?
One major obstacle. I don't think we have a came yet. I have an issue with communication, and I'm working on that. Next.
Okay. Oh, okay, he went the light route. Okay, well, communication is an obstacle that we both have to overcome because what I do in life deals with communication. I am a therapist. So I talk to people a lot. So I want to get into like the nitty gritty things and just sit down and say, what do you feel about this? Like, how can we get through this? Let's talk about it. Let's communicate. He's just like, okay, can we talk about this later? Or I didn't feel like I needed to talk to you about it because this and this and that. So I'm like, yo, communicate. We need to know what's going on. Like, give each other updates. He's just like, go with the flow. Last time, there was a time no, he does this a lot. But when I go out, he doesn't really check on me on like, okay, where are you and stuff. So I'm like, don't you want to know where I am or what's going on? But he's like, I tell you because I communicate.
Yeah.
So, but I'm like, at least when I don't tell you, I would like for you to ask. But then he's like, oh, the Holy Spirit got you, girl.
Jesus got the wheel.
Oh, Jesus take the wheel. So I'm like, okay, that's nice. And you see how he's like, let's go, let's move on. That's exactly the obstacle that we have. I want to mellow. Let's marinate. Let's talk about it. Let's go. Oh, he's like, let's go. Ain't nobody got time for that. But I have time for it. This is like a lifetime type of work. So we need to work on that.
Facts.
Yeah, facts.
Next.
Last question is, why did you choose me?
Really though?
Yeah.
You chose me. Next.
No. Come back. What? Like, for real, why you chose me?
I mean, we were vibing pretty well when we met, so.
When we met?
Yeah. I said vibing, not vibed. We were vibing pretty well when we met.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, did I use that right? All right. Yeah, energy was straight.
Energy was straight.
Keep that energy, though.
Keep that energy, though. All right. Why did I choose him? I was really young, let's say, because I told you guys that we started dating in 2009. I was 18 years old at the time.
Were you?
Yes, because we got married when I was 19.
Yeah. You gotta do the math in that joint.
Okay, so I was 18 years old at the time, so... And this is a crazy fact. You guys
still
did
wasn't
not
20?
No.
Bruh.
Should I bring out our marriage license so you know?
Nah,
you were 21 when we got married and I was 19.
Do the math. Because we were together for 2 years before we got married, Chief.
Barely.
I mean, it was on the 2-year mark, so I mean.
Barely.
Whatever.
Let you know I have a late birthday.
Yeah, she is a late bloomer. Next.
So, okay. He's trying to mess my train of thoughts, but I'm not going to let him do that. So I was really young, but then I've had experiences with like boys before. I had like a couple, not boyfriends. I had guys that I spoke to in high school.
She was talking to several people.
No. I'm not talking about when we met. I'm talking about like in high school and stuff.
True.
So, but I never really was in like a relationship like this is, we're exclusive. This is my boyfriend and girlfriend. But these guys didn't treat me right. And I knew my worth. And I'm like, you know what? The next guy that I meet in college, because I didn't even go into college looking for someone. I was just like, I'm just going to go and enjoy myself. Whoever I meet, whoever I don't. I'm focused on my goals, getting my degree, and keep it pushing. But I knew that if I happened to meet someone, I had a set of like expectations and a standard that I wanted that person to meet or to have. And when I tell you, he met every single one of them, but I made him meet one, which probably was maybe one of the most important ones. But
what was that one?
You being a believer, because when you first met, I asked you what you were. You were like, oh, you said you were what, a Catholic, but then you didn't profess, like you didn't like.
I was raised Catholic.
You were raised Catholic, but you don't
practice.
You don't practice the faith.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? Then he has a sense of who Jesus is. So I told him about my faith, and I told him how I love God. And what is it that I told you when we first started getting together? What did I tell you?
I don't know, but you thought you could save me, I guess. You thought you could change me.
That's one thing. But what is the one thing I said about, like,
Ding, ding. What's that? Having sex?
Yeah, what did I tell you about that?
I don't know. What did you say?
What did I tell you? When we first started dating, I told you I was in what?
You were saving yourself for me or something?
For marriage.
Oh, but you saved yourself for me though.
Okay. So I told him I was doing that, and he did not believe me. We're not going to talk about why when he actually happened to believe me, because that's a story for another day.
Wow.
But he did not believe me till he believed me. And I was like, yeah, I am a V, and I'm saving myself for a marriage.
I was a seer. She showed me. I was like, oh.
First of all, we're going to cut that.
No,
I didn't show him.
No, I'm a seer, meaning that she said she was a virgin, and I'm like, nah, you're not. And then she showed me that she was by what didn't happen. I was like, oh, you are? Okay.
Okay. All right. So, yeah. So yeah, that didn't happen for quite a while. She's like, well, this girl means business. And when we started dating and actually getting to know each other, we just fell really in love with one another. And I'm like, you know
that
what?
Was past tense.
I'm talking about the past.
Okay,
we're still in love, but it's like grown marriage type of love, you know. Okay. Anyways, so I fell in love with him, and I'm like, God, I prayed about him. I said, God, I want him. Should I be with him? If it's not the person, remove him out of my life. It's prayer. I was afraid to pray, but I prayed anyway. And in spite of everything that we've been through in our relationship, I knew he was the one for a reason. Even if he wasn't technically a believer, I'm not telling everybody to marry someone that they're not equally yoked with, because it is a prayer topic that you're going to have to consecrate your life to, and there are going to be uphill battles that you're going to have to overcome when you're not, quote unquote, equally yoked. But I knew that this man will bring me into my purpose, into my destiny, and he has. Like, being with him, my faith has increased on so many levels because I had to pray for certain things. I had to give it to the Lord instead of saying, oh, I'm just going to rely on my husband to do it. Damn. There's a lot of things.
I did this?
Yeah, there's a lot of things that you did. Like, you kind of like caused me to grow, mature. Because I had to mature in this situation. Because according to 1 Corinthians 7:13, I had to be the wife that my husband was sanctified through, our children be sanctified through. So I had to put the pedal to the metal, and I feel like God has done a great thing in my life because of him. And honestly saying, if I didn't marry this man, or if I didn't meet him when I met him, I feel like my life was going to take a different route, man. And it's not even like a good route. I feel like it was going to be, I don't know, a little bit messy. Even if I was a Christian, because sometimes Christians go through some things. So he was able to kind of like gather me a little bit and restrain me, because I could have been wild. Wild.
And I saved you
from No. I'm not saying, like, as a single person, I could have been wild.
Can I come back?
No, first of all, we can't be wild together.
We can? Mm-hmm. Can or can't?
Okay.
We can?
We can.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So I'm just saying that's that.
Time's up. Let's go.
Oh, well, there's just one last thing.
Okay.
Okay. What is my love language? My number one.
Food.
Wow.
And real talk. Acts of services.
Yeah. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, but food gets you straight in my heart. And his love language is physical touch.
I'm simple.
Touch. Yeah.
Man of simple needs.
Yeah, simple needs. Yeah.
That's it?
Well, I mean, I had a lot more, but I feel like we could do maybe another one later on. Like, not now, but maybe later on in my YouTube channel journey.
Okay. Have your people call my people, and we could figure something out.
Figure something out, of course, yeah. His sense of humor is okay. He pops the corn sometimes.
It's your shit.
Be corny.
Yep.
All right, babe. Thank you so much for joining me today. I know we could have talked about so much more things, but we have a limited amount of time. So I thought that, what we had was really good so far. What do you think? He's a cool dude. He really is. I love him so much. Don't give me a kiss to seal this deal.
Is it gonna be real?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mwah. All right, guys, so much for tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I always let you know that my church information is in the box below. Please go check it out. I would love to have you there. We are located in the DMV area, so please come through. KNI is the name of the church. Thank you so much. I hope you have a blessed rest of your week. Babe, say bye to the peoples. With a smile. Bye.
Nope.
Oh my God. Bye, guys.